Loudoun County is one of the best places to live in this country. We're going to hear 7 reasons why from the residents themselves. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Muoki here, the realtor in Leesburg, Virginia. Welcome to today's real estate. You got my contact information here in the description below as well. Go ahead and grab your free home buyer pro kit in the description before you get up out of here. Today, talking about the 7 reasons that people in Loudoun love living here. Now, Loudoun is one of the best places to live in the country, voted in top 50 by Money Magazine in 2020. And one of the main reasons why it is so is because of the safety. People feel safe living here. People love living here. I mean, my family and I came to Loudoun County back in 2001. We immigrated from Kenya, and we've been here ever since. Started out in Ashburn, now in Leesburg. We've been here for a long time. Grew up, was middle school, high school, college, now with a family of my own. So there's a sense of safety. The crime rates in really all the cities in Loudoun County are below the national average. So there's not only a general sense of safety when you're here, but statistically that also is verified as well. And one of the cool things about the Loudoun County Sheriff's Office is they're very transparent about what's going on in the county. So you can take a look at crime maps online on their website that shows you kind of where's the activity happening. And so it's not to scare you, it's just to, transparency is the key to creating a sense of connection with the people, not just like gunning for you to pull you over, but they really do want to make everybody feel safe and protected. There's an abundance of parks, trails, Morven Park, Freedom Center, these ones in Leesburg. And so with this abundance of nature around the trees, the parks, the sights and the sounds, the sense of tranquility, a sense of an escape from the hustle and bustle. Because I tell you what, when you live here, you will be busy all the time. Even when you're not working, you're going to be busy. And so having this sense of peace is something that brings a lot of people out west towards Loudoun. Hey, look, before we get up out of here, go ahead and grab your free home buyer pro kit in the description. Whether you don't watch the rest of this video, never hear from me ever again, just go ahead and grab this thing. I hope it's helpful for you. It'll give you an idea of some of the ways that you can prepare to buy a home so that when you get in, you're not having to make 10 offers, 30 offers just to get accepted, but you can go in strong, prepared, and ready to write the offers that win at the first time. The third reason that people love living here is that not only just the natural environment, but the man-made environment. Now, one of the drawbacks that people talk about living in Loudoun is that, things are spread out, far apart. You can't walk anywhere. You can't bike anywhere. You got to drive everywhere. It's true. It's a lot of Loudoun is spread out. So one of the things they're doing is they're creating these communities where they're master planned, right? Where it's you can live, eat, play, have entertainment, all kind of in close proximity in some kind of like a town center, and then you have homes kind of all around it. So Brambleton's an example of that. You have the village at Leesburg, which is another one. You have Goose Creek. You've got places out in Aldi. One Loudoun is also an example of one of these. And so they build kind of this entertainment center. Then you've got the luxury kind of apartments and condos and some single families near it. And then you've got the surrounding community outside of that. Now the property values closer to those these town centers are obviously higher and less expensive the further out you go. And the fourth reason that people love living here is the economy. Now, the economy is incredible. Loudoun County has, for over a decade now, had one of the highest median incomes in the entire country at $126,000 per household. As I mentioned earlier, 70% of the world's internet traffic goes through the data centers in Ashburn. So that's one of the metrics they use to determine economic health, is the availability of jobs, the availability of businesses to bring in revenue. So Loudoun County gets a lot of tax revenue from these data centers being constructed here. And then also just things to do. So there are a lot of places to visit in Loudoun County. Western Loudoun is known for its wineries and for now its breweries. And even with these, master plan communities, you've got things to do. You don't have to go far to do a lot, right? So the more things that you can do, the more places you have available to work. These are some of the factors that go into determining the economic health of a community. And even for employment, Loudoun County is one of the biggest employers of newly graduated top talent in the country. So there not only are opportunities, but when you get in here, there's always going to be something to do. There's always going to be somewhere to go, somewhere to see, and you really can never get bored around here. The fifth reason that people love living here is just recreation and wellness. If you see where I'm at now, you see this big old trail behind me. Loudoun takes its health and wellness very seriously. It's one of the healthiest counties in the country. I think it's somewhere between 30 and 40% of the population has recorded going jogging in the last 30 days. And in this heat, you see me sweating out here? So health and wellness is something that's really important. And really, it's not just about physical activity, but more about living a balanced life. And with the widespread availability of the vaccine, creating more opportunities outdoors, gyms are opening back up. So no more having to buy a 5-pound dumbbell for $78.22. Now you can just go to your little gym. And speaking of gyms, I joined the gym about 6 weeks ago, and it is going fantastic. As you can tell, my cardiovascular strength has increased very insignificantly. The sixth reason that people love living in Loudoun is the education. Done a bunch of videos on this, but Loudoun public schools are just some of the most well-funded schools in the state. About $1 billion just for this school year alone in terms of their fiscal budget. And so sometimes it feels like you're getting a private school education in terms of resources, funding, and experiences in the public school. And so this is one of the main reasons that brings a lot of people, a lot of families here. I mean, I went to Loudoun County Public Schools, and hey, I turned out okay. So the seventh reason that people love living in Loudoun is community engagement. I'm telling you, if you want things to happen in Loudoun, you can make them happen, but you gotta do the work. I mean, some real lasting change can happen from your contribution. And so this isn't really very different from many other places in any other towns, cities in the country, but it just goes to show you that it's a real priority here. And if you want things to happen, you can make them happen. You just got to find the right people, find the time, and make it work. These are some of the reasons that people love living in Loudoun County. Pardon me, I had to sit down. I'm tired of this heat. But, I mentioned there's some of the drawbacks, like the cost of living or just the traffic. I mean, that's something that is a complaint anywhere you go in the whole of Northern Virginia, whether you're in Loudoun County or not. But with lane expansions that are approved and benefit the community, and the expansion of the DC Metro rail system even into Ashburn, that'll improve at least give more options for travel, so that you don't have to get stuck behind the wheel of a car anytime you got to get out and about, in the community. So I hope this has been helpful for you guys. Go ahead and subscribe. Like this video if it was good. If it was not, give it a thumbs down. Let me know why, so I can improve for the next time. It's been a pleasure, as it always is for me. Until next time, take care.